Sorry, voice note again, because I'm driving. Yeah, definitely. I really think, like, Jake something, well, as we know from AAW, he's definitely got the potential to have, like, a show-stopping match against Moose. I'd love to see him do the X Division title and then take Option C. That'd be brilliant, but is that just getting done too often now? I don't think Trey could take Option C. I don't see Trey as a heavyweight champion. He is good, but I don't see him on the same level as Jake something. But I would definitely say, well, yeah, you're 100% right with the longer Josh is out of the picture, but then I don't get what was going on with Josh. Like, why the hell was Charlie Haas in Impact for a random match? I know we've got an open door policy, but please, do you know what I mean? Like, can we leave the past in the past? I know he had his moment as, like, what was it, best tag team in the world, something to do with Kurt Angle, but that was a Kurt Angle that wasn't the TNA Kurt Angle. I don't care about that Kurt Angle. Yeah, fair enough, he had like a milk tanker and, you know, it's true and all that whatnot, but I preferred the TNA angle. That was his best years, so I didn't get Charlie Haas's booking at all. But as far as, like, Josh Alexander goes, like, he's put on some real good matches. Like, I like the match that he had with Jonah. Like, Jonah's a big dude. He's pretty agile for what he is. One that hasn't been booked, but I think should be booked, would be Jonah versus Willie Mack, because both them dudes, they're huge, and they pull off moves that you don't think guys that stature can pull off. Like Tommy Dreamer said in that interview, like, you know, because of, like, the pandemic and that, Willie Mack, he needs a crowd to work off. He's like so much better in front of the crowd. Like, I've seen him live. Check me out. Yeah, I haven't seen Don Callis or any mention of Don Callis since Kenny Omega went off with his injury. So I'm guessing he's part and parcel of Kenny Omega. Like, I'm a Don Callis fan. Like, you know, I think he's done a lot for Impact Wrestling and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Like, is he working for AEW? Like, he's going to be in some sense, isn't he? But, like, you know, I thought Tommy Dreamer was completely cancelled, but it turns out he's working for Impact Creative, so that's a plus in our books. Like, regardless of whatever comments he made in that, as long as he's working hard for Impact, then he's thumbs up in my eyes. Yeah, like, I'm totally with you. I really thought Ace Austin was going for it, because that whole push on the youngest champion thing and that, I was like, what happened to that? Like, why isn't he the youngest champion? It's a strange one there. Again, like, it might have been, like, behind the scenes issues and that, but unless, of course, there's that bond between him and Madman Fulton, and he was going to have to break that off, because obviously we know them buddies, those guys are real buddies, and, like, they travel together and stuff like that, you know. Rumour has it that Madman Fulton tucks Ace Austin into bed at night, but I don't know how true that is. It's just, we've got such a great roster. It's like pretty packed. Shut up, Satnav, kiss my ass. We've got such a packed roster where, like, we have got a lot of guys who could have that star quality. I don't think we've seen the best of Madman Fulton since he's been in Impact. I'm kind of hoping for that turn. Do you know what I mean? I'm hoping that he turns his back on Ace Austin and we have, like, a real rivalry kicking off and stuff like that, but it's going to take a while. It's just, like, I really appreciate how Impact put on shows during the pandemic and that, and dare I say it, I think some of the best matches that we could have seen in Impact like, were during the pandemic. I think we saw, like, a real good side to Eddie Edwards and shit like that, but, like, what's happened to Rich Swann? Like, I know he's had the baby and stuff like that, but again, I'm like, surely he can pull his finger out now and start putting out decent performances again. But again, he's buddied up, and I don't know. Like, dare I say it, the man with the big chin, Steve Macklin. Like, he's a strong favourite of mine. He's won me over. Tag him, bag him, Impact for all. You know, I'm just like, that's my man. Like, he needs to go on to big things, but I'm just being completely favoritist there. Like, Steve Macklin versus Sami Callihan, that is going to be just, like, that's got to be a pay-per-view match. that would be a showstopper, because Sammy's got that creativity like we see on Callahan Uncensored, you know, the stuff he talks about and that, and Macklin can really put on a fight. So I don't know, that's one that I'm praying Impact do. But like me and Anthony have said before, like we're the mystery bookers, you know. We could put on a better Impact wrestling show than Impact could, you know. They need to sign us up. We are the key to the forbidden door, but they just haven't discovered us yet. Oh shit, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, that was good. But this is what I mean. I'm like, that's a pre-show. That's like BTI. I'm like, Fulton, he's a big dude. He's got that stature. He's got that image. I think he needs to tweak his image a little bit because it's got a bit stale. But he could really, like, I don't know, become like one of them big stars, you know? I just think it's a very strange time in Impact. I don't know who's... Well, I'm guessing it's Scott D'Amore who makes all the decisions and that, but I just think that we could see some real star quality if they start changing up the matches and the roster a little bit.